fame found me at 17. A senior high school at North Miami when Miss Blue introduced me to Willie Bell. That's when my tale really began. I began pursuing the passion with my pen. Turned my life into a canvas and began painting my ghetto Picasso upon dorm room walls. I'm telling y'all, if those walls would whisper, they would have some tales to tell. But before that, it was Willie Bell who groomed me, allowed me to shadow him long enough until I was comfortable enough to really do me. I developed a rhyme scheme that suited my personality and all actuality. My life really changed when I went off to school. 2 states and 9 hours away from everything and everyone that I ever knew. I spent many of my afternoons alone in my dorm room, bouncing metaphors off walls like blank thoughts. I got lost in this art. You can tell from the harmony of my heartbeat that this be hardly a hobby for me. I got the callous palms to prove the poems that I've been through. The venues where the people urged me on to continue. The nights when my name was overlooked on the list. Night ends, no poem, my name doesn't exist. But this be about dedication, cause my stanza's called Sleepless Nights. And I won't sleep a wink until the wrong word is falling right. See, it's in my dorm room where I perform my heart out to bland walls. And the sheer satisfaction of memorizing a new poem was equivalent to the applause. I guess the saying is true, hard work pays off. My comrades outside in the back, they was always my soundtrack. I wrote to they roughness, pen stroke to they cussing. The world became my canvas, open to a womb and said, here, you can have this. And if you would've asked me at 15 what it was that I wanted to be, it probably would've involved me in some cleats as opposed to this poetry. But I proposed to this poetry, I threw more than a ring on it, I stamped my name on it. Made it my duty to break the stereotype every time I touch the mic. Make the masses respect me and this art form as I transform into these art poems. You can tell from the harmony in my heartbeat that this be hardly a hobby for me. For me right here, this be me at my most defenseless state. Cause I don't create about fantasy, I'm a hand to me, disclosing my reality through poem. In a room full of people and I don't really know them, but I still show them me. The beast that is Pisces be dispersed in rehearsed verses. Vocabulary is too vast, so there's no need to rehearse curses. This is in my dorm room, behind bland walls, where I saw the infinite possibilities. Sold out venues and standing rooms. In my dorm room, I heard the bluster of silence. They studied my prowess, a diverse audience. It's in my dorm room, I saw all of this. You can tell from the harmony in my heartbeat that this be hardly a hobby for me. For me, this is how I keep the wick lit. And I be trying to deny it, but the torch is passed on like a baton when Willie Bell did his last poem. 429 has become my favorite song. It adds more purpose to my muse, more spark to the fuse, more grit to my truth. It's those afternoons in my dorm room where I perform my heart out for no one else but me. Because people could be so judgmental, so I be real careful and etch my poems in pencil. If only life was that simple, being able to erase your mistakes. Because every time I perform a poem, I be sure to raise the stakes. Because the audience can see in your eyes if you're fake. Because even a mannequin looks real at a standstill. You can tell from the harmony in my heartbeat that this be hardly a hobby for me. I got the callous palm to prove the poems that I've been through. The venues where the people urged me on to continue. The nights when my name was overlooked on the list. Night ends, no poem, the name doesn't exist.